Live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers.
And now, please welcome your
first pitch coming your way next.
Brewers.
And on the hill today, Jacob Misiorowski. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per nine off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this guy or a guy like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of his own when it comes to that category.
And away we go here in Milwaukee.
First pitch, 110.
Now the 0-1.
No, that's a ball.
Here we go, Jacob. Come on, Jacob. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Let's go, Jacob. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting second, the shortstop.
And time now for the Phillies lineup. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They've got some free swingers, don't they? It's a great approach with pitches over the plate, but when the pitcher expands the zone, it just doesn't work. They need to draw more walks to get runners on base.
Trey Turner now. First pitch way inside, a fastball. Just underway here in Milwaukee. Here we go, Jacob.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Come on, Jacob. Yeah, that's fouled off. Let's go, Jacob. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
That one to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. Harper retired. That's the third out. Now it's the Brewers' turn. It's a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Andrew Painter. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers.
The right fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
That's a ball.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Yelich wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. Still 2 challenges left for them. Here's a 2-1. And that curveball drops in there for a strike. That one missed. Three-two. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And one gone. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers. So we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, Boog. One reason for those long balls comes from the lineup being aggressive and confident. If they maintain that approach, they could hit a few more today.
Outside low. Ball 1. That one ripped. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around second now, going for 3. The relay in there safely.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
One down, runner at third. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. Going 1. No score here, but a runner at third with 1 down. Foul ball there. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Breaking ball, and that got him.
I got him. Take you, mate.
Batting fourth, the catcher, William Contreras.
Ball. Hot.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away. There goes the runner. On the ground. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Well, he still gets the RBI, but that was a really nice play. Great athleticism. You get it out, and you take away the base hit.
Now here's Jake Bauers. And ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. That one close, rule the ball. And it's 2-1.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
Man at second. Swings and misses. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. We move to the second in Milwaukee. It's the Brewers 1 and the Phillies 0. Back here in Milwaukee, all set for the start of the inning. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. This one in the air. Vaughn. One away.
That is it. The third baseman, Alex Vaughn.
This to center field. And that'll get down for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
This is Bryson Stott. Man at first, one away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Cut on and miss. Throw to second. Bounces out at second.
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit and run called from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
Two down, nobody on. Popped up left side. Ortiz settles underneath it, and that's the third out. Down quickly go the Phillies. They trail here 1-0. Back here at American Family Field, bottom of the inning, Andrew Vaughn up now for the Brewers. Liner caught it second. One pitch and one out.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Trying to bunt his way on. And it goes just foul. The 0-1. Swings through that one for strike two.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That's the ball.
One and two here. Struck him out looking. Mitchell thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. 2 out, space is empty. David Hamilton up now for the Brewers. And he grounds one to the right side. Stott over to first in time. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back here in Milwaukee, and now for the Phillies, Gabriel Rincones Jr. The 1-0.
Yes.
Let's go, Jacob.
That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And a 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That K is his third of the game.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Whoa. Huh.
Here we go, Jacob. Swing. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Come on, Jacob.
One down. Phillies down a run.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And now 2-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Kind of muffed that strikeout pitch right there. I'm not sure if he got crossed up or tied up, but either way, good composure to recover and finish the out at first. That's a play you could easily panicked on and throw into right field.
So up next, Justin Crawford. Up the middle. In time to Vaughn. And that is that. Phillies down in order. They still trail 1-0. Back here at American Family Field as we go to the last of the third. Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers. And a foul ball. Here's your 1.
Whoa. Ball 2.
Swings through it for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Pretty simple plan of attack on the mound right there, huh?
Yeah, nothing but fastballs. They just kept putting down the number 1 and letting it fly. I like it.
Yeah, me too. And I'd love to hit against that. But, of course, when you're in the box, you think he's bound to change speeds on you at some point. You're just kind of locked up, sort of like reverse psychology.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. And now the 0-1. Ripped to first, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
2 down, bases empty. Next for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio.
Oh, ball 1.
And the 1-0. Sliced hard but foul. And a big swing and a miss. Got him swinging. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they still lead it 1-0. As we go to the top of the 4th. So here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber.
You know, these Phils just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Up the middle, nice grab. Throw to first, nicely done for the out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Here we go, Jacob. To third, and foul ball. Right through there for a strike. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A solo shot, and they tie it up. It's 1-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here comes Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1. That one in the dirt, and that's ball 1. Fouled off. He was late.
Triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That one misses. 3 balls and a strike. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. Payoff pitch. And he can't make the play. The flip, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
The left fielder, Brandon Mark.
well struck deep right field, way back and out of here. A solo shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and they take the lead. It's 2-1.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
So 2 down, and here comes Alec Bohm. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Oh.
Pumping serious gas at 102 on that one. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Bottom of the fourth, this is Bryce Terang.
The second baseman, Bryce Terang.
And a curve is down and in.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
In the air, left side. And there's one down.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Frank, woo.
Swings through that.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
So here's the Brewers DH, Jake Bowers.
That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
Come on, Brew.
And there's a ball. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep both their challenges. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Gone in order are the Brewers. And they trail it here 2-1. Back here in Milwaukee, ready now for the 5th inning. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
Ball.
The 1-0. Swing and a foul straight back. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it. So changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul. He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out.
Next to Philadelphia, the catcher, JT.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. 2 outs, base is empty. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 1 so far. Popped up. Hamilton. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They lead it 2-1. Back here at American Family Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Andrew Vaughn up now for the Brewers. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Tap to first, and that's foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
For the Brewers, the center fielder, number 5, Garrett Mitchell.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Bunting for a hit. And that's a bunt single that was placed perfectly.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
Man at first with 1 gone. Stepping in, David Hamilton. Painter keeping him close. He's 0 for 1. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. And the runner stays where he is. Swings through that one for strike one.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Line to left. And a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Tap foul at the plate. Two on, one out. And fouled off. The 0-2. That's down and in.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
In the air, center field. Brings it in.
Up next for the Brewers, the right fielder, Christian.
Big at bat coming up with Christian Yelich stepping in.
Oh.
Two on, two outs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and he popped it up. That is the inning. Brewers strand a couple. They're down 2-1. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. So digging in,
Leading off for
Justin
Philadelphia,
Crawford.
The center fielder, number 2, Justin Crawford.
Get hype, Milwaukee. Let's go, Brewers. Let's go, Jacob.
Close,
No,
but
that's a
called the
ball.
ball. And that's ball one. Next offering is fouled back.
Here we go, Jacob.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Come on, Jacob. Come on, Brew Crew.
1-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. On the ground, right side. Gets it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike one. Gets him to chase after that one.
Here we go, Jacob.
Oh, he hit him.
That hit him.
And that got him pretty flush.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey.
One out man at first. Trey Turner at the plate.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Runner on the goal. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Out towards right center field. Mitchell gets under it. Makes the grab.
Up next for Philadelphia, the first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Schwarber, the runner at first with 2 gone. Up and in, and now it's even 1-1. Strikes him out with 102. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 2 and the Brewers 1. Bottom of the 6th inning, leading off Jackson Chourio.
Number 11, Jackson Chourio.
Painter back to work. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. The 0-1. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. One up, one down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Bryce Harper.
Fastball for a strike. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Popped up to the left into foul ground. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Brewers, the catcher, William Contreras.
And now it's William Contreras.
Let's go, William.
Contreras in his 5th season, 28 years old, and he was born in Venezuela.
That's the ball.
2 down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. Stop. Whips it to first. And Milwaukee is set down in order. It's the Phillies 2 and the Brewers 1. Back here in Milwaukee, now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. And the 0-1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. That one lifted to left. One down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman, Alex Bone.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Tapped on the ground softly to short. Ortiz tosses to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
The batter, number 5, second baseman,
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Two down, nobody on. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is 1-1. Catcher challenge, we'll take another look. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And now it's 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Let's go, Brewers! Come on!
And a ball and 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2.
Ball.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Back here at American Family Field, here's the Brewers DH, Jake Bauers.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late? That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
That one catches the zone. Strike 1.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Bauers wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
That's a really good take.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. One away.
Up next for the Brewers, the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Almost got him.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Oh, he can't hang on.
Up next for the Brewers, the center fielder, number 5, Garrett Mitchell.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen.
Now pitching for the
New
Phillies,
pitcher on now,
number
Jonathan
52,
Bolin. He's been so
Jonathan
good against lefties.
Bolin.
Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell, 1 for 2. That one close, ruled the ball, and it's 1-0.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Not even close there. And that's ball 2. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. The Brewers with the tying run on at first here at the bottom of the 7th. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. And the count is 2-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Close, but call the ball. Ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Here comes the 0-1. And that one fouled off. Vaughn leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Boom. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1, and our score remains 2-1.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Brewers,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Trevor McGill.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Fought off foul. 1 down. Ripped to third and caught.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. The other way. 2 down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder, number 2, Justin.
2 down, base is empty. And now for the Phillies, Justin Crawford has grounded out a couple of times. And that one clips the corner. Two down, nobody on. And that's too high. 1-1 now. There's a strike. And he'll challenge that called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. Two one now. In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops foul. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2-2 now. Ground ball left side. In time to Vaughn. Third out, and that ends the frame. Down quickly go the Phillies, but they still lead it 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, Joey Ortiz. On the ground to third, and it's just foul. That was close. The 0-1. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Just trying to protect, keep the at-bat alive.
The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Stays alive. Swings and misses, struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. There's a strike. 1 now. Ball one there.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Outside. And a count 2-1.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Three-two now.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Towards first, down the line, and it's foul. Payoff pitch. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Christian Yelich blessed one the other way.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. He's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. One out, bases empty, and a run in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Line drive. Should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Man at second. That one ran inside, almost got him.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Into the bullpen and gone. Second home run of the inning for him. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 4-2.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Jonathan Bolin done for the day. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Jose Alvarado.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
One down. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. Known for his late inning heroics. Just missed. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Orion Kerkering, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Banks getting loose as well. Here's a 1-1. That one fouled off. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
For the Brewers, the designated hitter, number 9, Jake Bauer.
That hits the dirt. Ball 1. That one ripped, and it goes just foul. Next pitch misses. Ball 2. He swings and fouls one off. 2-2 now. Inside, just missed. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's the third out. Inning over. 2 homers in the inning lead to 3 runs through 8 full. The Brewers out front here, 4-2. Last chance coming up for the Phillies.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Brewers,
back, and here
number
comes the
45,
closer, Abner Uribe.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got 1 out. Tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
Hard hit left side. In time, Devon. Phillies have just 1 out remaining.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
So they're down to their final out. And now for the Phillies, Bryce Harper. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings and chases a low one there.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Uribe is just 1 strike away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
That's the ball.
Tying run at the plate. And that one fouled off. The 1-1 to the right side, but that rolls foul. The tying run at the plate. On the ground to third. And that'll do it.
All these players were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs in the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.